The Kiev region in Ukraine, the aftermath of yet another Russian missile strike, says the country's state emergency service, this time killing 5 people and injuring another. Striking within hours of Ukraine's president saying that diplomacy remains active, the American contribution constructive. His team meeting with American officials in Florida on Sunday.
We are discussing about the future of Ukraine, about the security of Ukraine, about no repetition of aggression of Ukraine.
We want to see the end of the killing and the death and the suffering.
But peace efforts face headwinds. Just over a week ago, an initial plan unveiled by the Trump administration was seen as favorable to Russia and would have forced Ukraine to hand over territory.
We are not talking about, just square meters empty or abandoned. We are talking about Ukrainian territories which are inhabited with cities and villages, with people, with families living in their homes.
Some observers of the war say Russia is gaining the upper hand on the battlefield, Ukraine losing leverage.
What we have now is, I think, one of the last opportunities for a negotiated or diplomatic solution to a war, as opposed to having the war itself conclude through military force.
While it's unclear how the peace proposal is changed after talks on Sunday with Ukraine, the U.S. president seemed pleased as his envoys prepared to head to Moscow.
Ukraine's got some difficult little problems. They have some difficult problems, but I think Russia would like to see it end, and I know Ukraine would like to see it end.
Those difficult problems, a reference to how Zelensky's chief of staff, who was also his chief negotiator in these talks, resigned last week as he faces corruption allegations.
And those domestic problems, Rafi, they could impact this peace process.
Asha, that initial draft of the U.S. peace plan, it called for Ukraine to hold elections within 100 days of a ceasefire. Now, that's since been watered down to as soon as possible. It's not clear whether the proposals ironed out with Kyiv this weekend will be palatable to the Russian side when Trump's special envoys head to Moscow this week to talk with Vladimir Putin.
Rafi Boudjikanian in Washington, thanks.